Haunted's continued search for conclusive proof of life after death has brought us to the old Church House Inn. But despite events so far, we did still have one long-running issue to resolve here, that of Bertram Fletcher Robinson and Arthur Conan Doyle. One found global fame as the creator of Sherlock Holmes, whilst the other is buried just over a mile away from here, the victim of a premature death that rumours suggest was the murderous intent of the great detective's recognised creator. So in the disused area where David had earlier sensed a bottle of poison, 5 male investigators decide to see if either man will react.
If you are here and you do exist, and you have been seen in here, then come and have a chat with us now. Tell us your troubles, tell us your problems, tell us what really happened. Try and communicate through Gordon. Please, if you do exist and you were murdered, then tell us
this is where he was seen in this room.
Seen in this room, yeah.
Whoa!
I don't believe it. Don't be ridiculous. So that came from up here.
Well, there's no one up there.
Yeah.
Just spun the camera up there, just to prove there's no one up there. Just for the skeptics of him.
What was it? What was that? It there?
It was metal. It's that. It's a flaming great nail.
Where does that come from?
It sure is not a load of nails on the floor. Yeah, they must have worked on.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. For the skeptics, we've just walked up here. We could have dislodged something.
Yes, yeah, we could have.
Yeah, we could have.
But why should it happen while we're asking questions? Bertie Robinson, Bertram Robinson, the man that wrote Down to the Baskervilles, the man that was murdered by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, possibly. What an allegation. Is it true? Were you murdered?
And was it really worth murdering someone over a book?
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, what about you? You're being accused of terrible things. You're being accused of adultery, perjury, and murder.
What is that?
Something hit me on the foot. And that sounds like other people it's happened to, but it's never happened to me before. Something chinked and hit me on the foot.
Yeah,
and I mean
fine.
hit me on the foot. Here.
I've
got goose pimples going up my arms like you would not believe it. Oh, what is it?
Another nail. It's not the same nail.
No, but it came across the floor.
Where's the other one?
Shit. It's still there.
No, that's still there.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, was that you? Did you do that?
No.
Are you capable of doing that?
No, that's not him.
No?
That's not him. Who are you?
I don't like it when it
Is
happens
it worth
to me.
picking the nails up and putting them somewhere else to see if they fly off, or is it leaving where they are?
I would leave them where they are because they seem to, they weren't in the room, weren't they not?
No.
I don't think so.
No. Well, somebody would have walked on them or something at a point.
How did it come across the floor?
It bothers me. The only thing, these sort of things bother me a little bit when there's things like nails, because you think, yeah, that only needs to catch you in the wrong place. And
Yeah.
you've lost your eye.
Yeah, but that wouldn't happen.
No.
No, you see, I mean, correct me, Gordon, if I'm wrong. Most
Attention.
most poltergeist activity, they normally don't hit people.
No.
Alright.
They can actually come right towards you and veer off at right angles and miss you. People think they're playful and evil spirits that are doing it. They're not. They're
No.
just trying to get attention.
Yeah.
They think because things are being thrown, don't they, Gordon, that,
Yeah.
that they're throwing them at you. They're
And
not.
the other thing is, remember, things are being said here and introduced. And even if it's not the guy you're looking for, the Bertram Robinson guy,
Yeah.
somebody else could just pick up on that and think, let's have a bit of fun here with these people.
You think so?
Yeah.
Changed in here from when we came up earlier.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Check it with this healing energy again.
Yeah. It's not
I'm
depressive, is it?
absolutely roasting, sweating.
Yeah.
Just
I just get the feeling. I get the feeling we've just got eyes on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
That someone's watching us.
But I think it's up there. No, that's probably because it's dark. Isn't it?
yeah, I mean, I'd love to go up there.
Yeah. I don't think you would.
No?
No, I don't think it's sort of complete.
I don't think it's safe up there, is it? I don't think we could get up there, in all honesty.
No, I don't.
Well, there's nothing there to support us anyway.
There's a set of ladders there if you want to stick your head up.
No, it's just the tanks and things that are up there, isn't it?
Just this sheetrock.
It's back to the old looking into the dark area.
Whoa!
What was that? Oh,
Where did I go from then?
another one.
You just went from behind me.
No, it wasn't. Was it?
Well, we were up there looking up.
Oh, the...
How many nails are on the floor?
Is that another nail?
Well, there's one down here that I didn't. There's one there.
You can find the other one.
There it is.
Until this late vigil, our investigation had consisted of several reactionary events, massive amounts of movement from a table in the bar, to auditory phenomena in more than one bedroom. All were impressive, but none felt immediately threatening, until, that is, we openly asked for a connection with either of the authors at the centre of Sherlock Holmes's biggest ongoing mystery. Perhaps the proposed exhumation of Bertram Fletcher Robinson will eventually end this debate. But for now, and based on our night's work, we appear to have identified that a monk, and possibly an author, could haunt this Devonshire inn.
Having reviewed the footage and spoken to some of the witnesses, I can comment that the investigation was unusual for the Most Haunted crew.
Starting right away, can you feel that?
Yeah, straight away.
But I don't know if that's just our energy sitting together that's doing this.
Difficult, isn't it?
Gordon, David and Yvette conducted some table tipping at a point in the Old Church House Inn. I am very sceptical of table tipping. We cannot discount the possibility that it could have been due to unconscious ideomotor muscular movement, that if a table starts moving even slightly, the proponents or the participants in the event would actually go with the movement and therefore reinforce it or exaggerate it to some extent. I'm not saying that it's fraudulent, all I'm saying that it's more likely to be subconscious movement than actual paranormal communication.
Probably the best part of the night for me was when we went into room 17. Probably the most haunted part, and we started with the nails being thrown.
You're being accused of adultery, perjury and murder.
What is that?
I think there was something in that room. Something, I don't know, something that we can't explain. Because that's basically what we're showing you. We're showing you stuff that we're not saying it's a ghost. We're just saying that we can't explain it.
Remember that the actual location was going through refurbishment. There was a lot of loose building materials around, so we can't discount the possibility that these nails actually just fell from the roof.
Devotion in the face of persecution and a war of words between two deceased authors. What will be written in the final chapter of this tale? Only time will tell. Until next time, sleep tight.
That's coming out your budget. Tough. Can someone get me a towel?
The all-new series of Increase Your House Price by 10 grand. Thursday at 8 on Living TV.
It's a rumble in the jungle on Thursday as the team tackle an overgrown garden. Thursday at 8. Next, though, the spooks continue at the Church House Inn with some very strange behaviour indeed on the way in a Most Haunted Extra.